the attributes. Parya is the activity that happens in each gun in one samay. Gun exists in all parya, in all parts of Dravya and Niyaliswari.
તમારો અવાજ ક્લિયર નથી, although whatever you have said is correct. Mokshav, can you hear me? If you can hear me, just put your hand up. If you can hear me. Mokshav, not Moksh. Mokshav. Mokshav, speak quickly. Dravya gun paryayini definition.
ગુણોના સમૂહને દ્રવ્ય કહે છે. પર્યાય જ્યારે દ્રવ્યની પર્યાય બદલે ત્યારે ગુણ એક જ રહે એને ગુણ કહે છે.
જો અહીંયા જો મોક્ષવ, જે દ્રવ્યના સર્વ ભાગોમાં અને તેની સર્વ પર્યાયમાં રહે છે તેને ગુણ કહેવાય છે. પાર્શ્વ, you want to sit? Good boy. Okay, but you don't disturb Tirth. Okay. Okay. મોક્ષવ, જે like દ્રવ્યના સર્વ ભાગોમાં અને તેની સર્વ પર્યાયમાં રહે છે તેને ગુણ કહે છે. તારું આ ગુણની ડેફિનેશન બરાબર નથી. ઓકે, આજે હું બોલી ને એ આપણા જૈન સિદ્ધાંત પ્રવેશિકામાં ડેફિનેશન છે. ઓકે મોક્ષવ, અને પર્યાયની ડેફિનેશન બોલતો. ઇફ યુ કેન હિયર મી, રેઝ યોર હેન્ડ ઇફ યુ કેન હિયર મી. મોક્ષવ, હા બોલ. સ્પીક ધ ડેફિનેશન ઓફ પર્યાય. એક ગુણોના વિશેષ કાર્યને, હા બોલ.
એક ગુણોના વિશેષ કાર્યને
પર્યાય કહેવાય છે. ને ઈ એક સમયમાં થાય છે. ઓકે, તારું હોમવર્ક છે મોક્ષવ. દ્રવ્ય ગુણ પર્યાયની ડેફિનેશન્સ પાકી કર અને લાઈક ચત્તારી મંગલમ આખું પાકું કર. ઓકે ઓકે મોક્ષવ, સાંભળસ? ગુડ બોય. ઓકે ફાઇન. ઓકે, now like quickly, Stuti, what is the definition of nimit?
Nimit is the blame given to a paryay of to a present paryay of another dravya for the paryay of,
for the happening of one.
For the happening of.
Wait, mistake kari gayi.
Can I say it again? Yeah. Okay. This is the blame given to a present paryay for the happening of another paryay of two separate guns.
Another present paryay of two separate
dravyas.
Okay, Mokshav બોલ. થોડીક મિસ્ટેક થઈ સ્તુતિ. Yeah. બોલ. Not Mokshav, sorry. આજે મોક્ષવ બી છે ને મોક્ષ બી છે. મોક્ષ.
Nimit is the blame put on one present paryay for the doing of another present paryay of two separate dravyas.
Very good. Very good. Okay, Hanika, try. Then Tirth. Parshva, we will just watch like a film, okay? So you will enjoy the film. Like Shantithin best chair. Bring another chair. Bring another chair, Parshva. Hanika, speak.
Nimit does not do anything but is blamed for the doing of Upadan.
Good. Simple, very simple and very perfect. Nimit does not do anything, yet it is blamed for the doing of Upadan. Okay, now Hanika, give me an example of Nimit Upadan. Give me an example. Everybody think of your own example. We will go around. First Hanika, next is Mokshav. Mokshav, keep your example ready. Bol Hanika. Or if anybody else is ready, start as Hanika is thinking. Yes, Mokshav. They કેમ gloves પહેરે છે? ઠંડી પડે છે?
Okay, let me just say. I'm carrying this pouch, but the blame is put on my hand carrying the pouch. My body's Kriyavati Shakti is going towards with the pouch, and the pouch has its own Kriyavati Shakti. So that is wait, let me explain. My hand is the
Barabar hai.
nimit.
First identify two dravyas. One is your pouch, one
One
is
is
this
my
body,
pouch, and
one is the
my
body.
physical body.
So both are different pudgals.
Yes. And
Hmm.
the nimit is put on my hand for lifting up the pouch. But the upadan is that the pouch's kriyavati shakti is moving that way, and my hand's kriyavati shakti is moving that way also.
Okay. So yeah, so the upadan is the pouch's movement itself, and the blame is given on the hand for lifting it up. Okay. Kritnit, keep one example of Nimit Upadan ready. Have any vaparta Mahavir Bhagwan and Samyak Darshan that we have used a lot. Okay, fine. Stuti. Okay, yeah, Moksha is ready. Then Stuti. Bol.
કુમાર ગળો બનાવે છે
Kumbhar.
ઘરો બનાવે છે કુમાર નિમિત્ત છે અને ગળોની જે માટી છે એ ઉપાદાન છે
હવે આ લોકોને explain કર આ લોકોને કુંભારનો meaning ની ખબર હોય ક્રીતનીત કુંભારનો meaning છે potter. Potter is making a pot. Look, an example is a very nice example. Potter is making a pot. Normally, Neet, when a potter makes a pot, we will blame it on the potter, isn't it, Tirth? We will actually blame it. Like, blame is not like in a negative way over here. Blame means kene kairu akam. It is not to be taken in a negative way. Okay, Tirth? We will say that the potter made the pot, isn't it? Normally, apne em જ કહેશું. But the reality, Tirth, is the pot was made by itself, by its own upadan, because the clay, like that mud or that clay, has got its own kriyavati shakti to mold in this way, or to mold in this way, or to mold in this way, isn't it? Imagine Tirth, if you took loam soil. Have you learnt about loam soil, clay soil, and like sandy soil in school? No, Mr. Tirth, nothing Sikhu. You are already in standard 6. You should have learned this by now. Okay, no problem. There are three kinds of soil. Have you learnt about it, Krit? Mokshav, have you learnt about this in school, that there are three kinds of soil? One is clay, one is sandy, and one is loam soil. Now, in loam soil, Tirth, vegetables can grow because it is a mixture of sandy and it is a mixture of clay. So it is a mixture, so in that vegetables can grow. But in clay soil, you can make pots. You can make pots because it is a kind of a sticky soil. And sandy soil, if you see it neat, it is a dry soil, isn't it? It's like very dry. When you go to Mombasa, when you put your leg on the sand, it is like a very dry soil. So in sandy soil, you can't grow plants. And there, in like sandy soil, you cannot make a pot. Can you make a pot out of like a sandy soil? You can't make a pot. Because imagine, like, Tirth and Parshva, when you go on the beach, when you make those castles, and when the water comes, what happens? It all goes away, isn't it, Parshva? When you make those castles, because it does not have that, it doesn't have that strength to hold it. But if you put a clay pot on the beach, will it break? It will not break. It will still stay like that, isn't it, Tirth? When like the water comes, when you put a clay pot, it will not break easily, isn't it, Tirth? So now, what is this example trying to tell you, Tirth? Neet, Sambar, that clay pot has got its own Kriyavati Shakti. Do you know what is Kriyavati Shakti, Tirth? You have learned, isn't it, Tirth? Tirth has learned about Kriyavati Shakti. Kriyavati Shakti has, Kriyavati Shakti, hold on, now Hanika is trying to connect, 1 second. Okay. So now Kriyavati Shakti. Hanika, what happened to your phone?
There was no internet, so
Okay, fine. Okay, fine, no problem. Okay, listen. Now, Hanika, listen. Moksha gave an example that the potter made a pot. The potter made a pot. So, Hanika, who is the upadan? Who is the nimit? Answer.
The nimit is the potter and the upadan is the pot. Kriyavati
Why is
Shakti.
the upadan the pot?
Because the pot has its own Kriyavati Shakti that is helping itself make it into a shape of a pot.
Good, very good. Tirth, have you understood? Mokshav, have you, okay, Mokshav ni Moksh, have you understood? Kritneet, have you understood? Stuti, have you understood? Okay, now next example, Kritneet will give, and then it's Tirth. Bol. Krit.
So you see, when we grow a plant, yeah, and the plant grows, yeah. So the nimit is us, and the upadan is the sun and water. That's
Wrong. Haji, improve it yourself. You are almost there, but it's wrong. You're kind of there, but you're wrong. The plant grows itself. So
the plant is the upadan,
and the nimit?
us, and the sun and water and
No, the nimit is the sun, water, or it can be oxygen, isn't it?
carbon.
Okay. So yeah. Okay, fine. Now Neet, ek minute, Hanika.
So, when an artist paints a drawing, so the artist is the nimit and the upadan is the paint.
Okay, good, very good example. So the paint is like putting itself on the canvas, like it is moving itself by its own Kriyavati Shakti. Yeah, okay, good example. Tirth.
Okay, so a shoemaker makes a shoe. The nimit is the shoemaker and the upadan is the shoe.
Good. Sorry, Pachu bolta, the nimit is
the shoemaker.
Yeah.
And the
And?
upadan is the shoe.
Good, very good. Okay, simple examples, but it was a good example. Okay, very good. Now Stuti, next.
So I eat food and my body grows. So the nimit is the food, but the upadan is actually my own body's
Kriyavati
my own
Shakti.
body.
Exactly, it is your own body's, not even Kriyavati Shakti in this case, but it is the own body's growth. Growth, gun, ni parya is changing. Okay, good. Okay, good example. Okay, fine. Now, Neet and Krit. First, Krit, give me the definition of nimit. Jaldi bol, Krit. Tane to avde છે.
it doesn't do anything, but it is blamed for
It is blamed for whose work?
upadan's work.
Very good. It is blamed for Upadan's work. Okay, Neet.
Nimit gets blamed for what upadan does.
Okay, now learn like a further thing. Tirth, boli ja pehla atlu. Nimit does not do anything, but it gets blamed for it. Bol.
Nimit does not do anything but gets blamed for what upadan.
Very good. Now like listen, you have already learned this, but one more time, listen. Now we have to expand your, Hanika, listen. Now we have to expand your definition. Nimit does not do anything, but it gets blamed for what Upadan does. Isn't it, Mokshav? Now, nimit happens between two dravyas. Nimit will not happen between 3 dravyas or 4 dravyas or 5 dravyas or 6 dravyas. Nimit will happen between 2 dravyas. Nimit will happen between 2 dravyas. Okay. So, the work is done by upadan. So like for example, the work in this parya is done of this dravya, but the blame is given to this parya and its parya, but both have to be present parya. So for example, it can't be the past parya gets blamed for the present work done in this dravya. Both have to be present parya. It can't be future paryay, it can't be past paryay. Have you understood this, Neet and Kreet? ઉભરે હમણાં તો લખની પહેલા તું સાંભળી લે પછી I will give you the definition in writing. Hanika, have you understood? Hanika, ask your question. What is your question?
No, it's okay.
You had your hand up a few minutes ago. What is your question?
It's fine. I got it from the examples.
Oh, you got it from the example. Okay. Have you understood, Tirth? Look, there are two dravyas. You have not understood, yeah? Good. If you don't understand, it is very good. You should say, I have not understood. There are two dravyas, moksha. Dravya number 1, dravya number 2. There are two dravyas. This is very, very very, very important. There are two dravyas. In like dravya number 1, some kind of activity is happening, but the blame is given on dravya number 2. So dravya number 2 is called nimit, but it does not do anything because the work has been done by upadan, by this own dravya gun paryay of this own dravya. But that blame has been given to him, and like, why did we use the word paryay? Why didn't we say gun, or why didn't we say dravya? Why did we say into present paryays? Who can answer? Then we will explain to Tirth again. Tirth has not understood. Pachwan explain kare. Why did we say paryay? Why didn't we say gun? Hanika knows because I like taught her on Saturday. Kreet, think. Neet, think. Vicharo. Okay, Hanika, help.
Is it because the activity is happening now and the activity keeps on changing in every summer? So that's why it's paryay.
Okay, your answer is 75, 80% correct. Something is missing. Something is missing. What is missing? It is correct. Whatever she has said is absolutely correct, but something is missing. What is missing? Stuti.
Is it that we cannot blame a gun and we can only blame the paryay because paryay is the changing part and gun is the constant part?
Very
so the
good.
activity happens in paryay.
That's
and
it,
not
Clap
only
for,
the-
yeah, clap for Stuti and also for Hanika. Hanika answered it 80%. Okay, Kreet, Neet. What have you understood? Again, Tirth, ek minute ubo rahe. We will explain it to you. What have you understood, Kreet, Neet? Mokshav. Internet nathi barabar? Okay, Kreet, speak. Why did we blame it on paryay? Why did we say the activity happens in paryay? Why didn't we say that nimit is between two gun? Why didn't we say, or like, why didn't we say that it is between two dravya? But we use the word specifically, we use the word paryay. Why did we use this? Bolo. Neet, come in the picture. We can only see half of your face. Abaju, andar le le tari chair. Yeah, okay, fine. Now we can see you. Kem apre paryay kidu? Jo even like Stuti explained it. Why were you not paying attention? Stuti explained it really properly and in like simple words. She didn't even use difficult words. Listen, Tirth. Now Mokshav, Tirth, Neet, and Tirth, Kreet, Neet, and Mokshav, listen. And obviously Stuti, Moksha, and also Hanika, listen. Look, what is the definition of paryay? Bol. Kreet, bol. Definition of paryay.
The activity that happens in each gun in one samay.
The activity, look, the activity that happens in each gun, in each samay, isn't it correct? Tirth, which one is the constant part of the soul? Is it dravya or is it paryay?
Dravya.
So what is the definition of dravya?
The togetherness of infinite good.
The togetherness of infinite gun. So in your opinion, is gun constant or is it changing?
Constant.
Constant. So so something which is constant, neat sambhad. Something which is constant, એમાં કઈ activity થાય તીર્થ? એમાં કઈ activity થાય? ના થાય. neat એમાં કઈ activity થાય? Then are you understanding why we have used the word paryay when it comes to nimit? Because some activity is happening. Let's take a very simple example which everybody has understood. Tirth goes to Mahavir Bhagwan Samovasaran. Tirth attains Samyak Darshan. And the blame has been given, or the nimit is Mahavir Bhagwan, and the upadan is Tirthni Darshan Gunni Paryay. Tirthni Darshan Gunni Paryay is actually the upadan. That is the upadan. So are you understanding that upadan is doing all the work? And the work is happening in paryay. Have you understood this, Neet? Mokshav, have you understood? Nathi samjatu mokshav, not moksh, mokshav. Mokshav, abaju agada. Agada. Have you understood mokshav? No. No. Okay. Okay. Tit, thoduk samjanu. Thoduk samjanu. Okay. Listen to this, Hanika, as well. There are two dravyas. Each have got its own dravya gun pariye, dravya gun pariye, dravya gun pariye, dravya gun pariye. Abaju bhi dravya gun pariye, dravya gun pariye, dravya gun pariye. Now when activity is happening, Kreet goes to Kunkunachari. Kreet attains Kevad Gnan after listening to Kunkunachari. Now, where does Kevad Gnan happen? Tirth, Kreet.
The Gyan Gun ne paryayમાં.
તું બી એમ નથી કેતો જ્ઞાન ગુણ તું નથી બોલતો. તું કેસ જ્ઞાન ગુણની પર્યાય. તું એવી રીતે બોલેસ છો. જ્ઞાન ગુણની પર્યાયમાં કંઈક પર્યાયમાં એક્ટિવિટી થાય છે, isn't it, તીર્થ? પર્યાયમાં બધી એક્ટિવિટી થાય છે. તો so are you understanding why we have used the word paryay? Why we have not used the word gun? Because gun is constant. સમજાણું તીર્થ? હવે થોડુંક સમજાણું. મોક્ષવ સમજાણું? Okay, why are we learning this? What is the importance of this? Why are we learning this? Who can say why we are learning this? And then we watch the movie after this, because the movie is very interesting. You will love the movie. Hanika.
To attain Samyak Darshan and attain to attain infinite happiness and infinite good.
No, that is the aim of like sitting in the class. Why are we learning Nimit Upadan? Why are we learning Kreet, Neet, Mokshav, Tirth? Why Moksha and Stuti? Hanika, why are we learning Nimit Upadan? What is it proving to us? Think. Whoever thinks, yes, Moksh.
Is it because we get to know how the world works? Like how things actually happen.
Yeah, good answer. Who can elaborate on it? Hanika. Bol Hanika.
To know that the world is like independent.
Good, very, very good answer. To know that the world, each and every substance is independent
and it has its own dravya gun paryay, and not that something is making it do this and that's why it is happening.
Very good. Who can give one perfect answer? Let's see who can give. Both are excellent answers. Now, but who can give that perfect answer? Yes, Stuti, try, and then Moksh.
So once we know that everything is independent and nothing causes the other thing, we know that nothing can, we cannot blame anything for the happening of anything. And we also know that anybody can get Samyak Darshan and they do not need anybody's help.
Good answer, but I'm still looking for this. Tirth, which are? Tirth hoshiyar che. 30 out of 30 levo. Bol, Tirth. Also, like in Jain class, you have to get, isn't it, 30 out of 30? Bol, Moksh.
Nothing, I just had a doubt. Can this Nimit Upadan act as a proof of saying that ek dravya bija dravya kai na kar shake?
Yeah, correct. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. 100% correct. But still, bolo, Kreet, Neet, bolo. Aaj ekdam quiet che. Normally they are like thinkers. Bolo. Tirth. Tirth, this is proving that no God has made the universe. Hanika? Stuti almost gave the answer. This is proving, Tirth, that no God has made the universe. Neet, samjhano? No God has made the universe. But there are some people who are saying God has made the universe. Neet, are they speaking the truth or are they lying? They're lying. Okay, then like some people are saying that karma makes us behave in this way or in that way. Is that a lie or is that a truth? What is it? Hanika.
Lie.
Bol Hanika.
It's a lie.
It's a lie because karma is only nimit. Samjhanu Hanika, because it is the second dravya, isn't it? For example, Hanika normally gets 100% in her exams. This is only an example, but in this one paper she got 99%. Okay, so what is the nimit? We will say Hanika ne gnan avaran karma no nimit hato, etle Hanika got from 100 to 99%, meaning gnan avaran. Tirth, listen. Gnan avaran means knowledge. Gnan means knowledge. Avaran means obstructing. Knowledge obstructing, something that is obstructing knowledge. Something that is obstructing knowledge. That's why normally Hanika gets 100%, but this time she got 99%. So something obstructed her knowledge. So that's why she got 99%. And Tirth, it is because of karma, isn't it? Yes, it is because of karma. Yes. Neet, it is because of karma. Then what is it because of Mokshav? Mokshav is sitting like a set. Sit nicely in class like all these other children. Bol, Mokshav. Jaldi bol. Okay, Neet bol, as he is like setting himself up.
Can you repeat the question?
No. Moksh. Speak, Moksh. Yeah, Hanika, speak.
Because of my Gyan Gurni Paryay.
Very good. The upadan is Gyan Gun Niparyay. The upadan is any potani Gyan Gun Niparyay ma etlo j knowledge avano to naturally. Minus any karma, minus anything else, minus Mahavir Bhagwan, minus her studying, minus this, etc. And any present paryayma, because remember when we talk about nimit, we're talking about present paryay. Where is Kreet? Kreet hamra kai nahi lakhto. I will give you everything in writing. I do not want you to write. Where is Kreet? Kreet, what are you doing? Do not write because you will write something wrong. I will give you everything in writing. Are you writing? Huh? Don't write. I will give you. I will give you in the exact words so that you don't make mistakes. But do rab karna je. Don't write anything. Listen only listen. It is happening between two present paryays. Hanika is one dravya. Hanika, the soul, not the body, not the body. Hanika, the soul, is one body. આ બાજુ છે કર્મ. અહીંયા છે જ્ઞાન આવરણ કર્મ. જ્ઞાન આવરણ કર્મ છે. Hanika normally gets 100%. This, like this time she got 99%. તો આ બાજુ જ્ઞાન આવરણ કર્મનો like rise થયું, એટલે ઉદય થયું, એટલે rise થયું એનું. અને આ બાજુ ઉપાદાન was happening itself in like Hanika's જ્ઞાન ગુણની પર્યાય મોક્ષવ. Hanika's જ્ઞાન ગુણની પર્યાયમાં naturally એટલું જ જ્ઞાન આવ્યું. એટલું જ એનું જ્ઞાન આવ્યું that one answer she forgot to write. એટલું જ naturally જ્ઞાન આવ્યું, but the blame was given on નિમિત્ત, which is the જ્ઞાનાવરણ કર્મ. Because જૈનમાં આપણે શું કે બધી વાતે we are blaming karma. Now are you understanding how we are blaming karma? As a nimit. We are not blaming it as an upadan. Are you understanding, Neet? Okay, let me take something that happened in Neet and Krit's life recently. And our uncle, unfortunately, at a young age, he passed away. Listen to this, Krit and Neet. Listen, Abajujo. Look at me. Enu ayu karma meaning life karma, Hanika. Life karma is called ayu karma. Today you are learning a new word. Ayu karma obirenilak. I will give you in writing. Don't write. Ayu karma means life karma. હવે આ બાજુ શું થયું કે એના અંકલ હતા. એનું soul and body separated each other, and the soul got another body, which we call death. In simple words, which we call death. હવે death happened. And what will we blame? We will blame life karma, ayu karma. Oh, he died at the age of, let's just give an example, maybe 45 years or 50 years. Okay, let's give an example. Krit and Nit, samjo. Moksha and Stuti, listen, because in everybody's house, Tirth, death is going to happen, isn't it? Who can live in one body for infinite time? Hanika, can somebody live in one body for infinite time? Nobody can live in one body for infinite time, Stuti. So death is going to happen in everybody's house. Now listen to this. Krit, Nit, Moksha. Abaju ek che manas che. Enu tia soul and body was separated. So what we call death. Now death happened, and what do we blame? We like blame it on ayu karma. We say, oh, enu ayu karma che ne finish થઈ ગયું. એટલે ને બીજું શરીર મળ્યું એને. Are you understanding, Tirth, that ayu karma is only nimit? He did not die because of ayu karma. Are you understanding this? Now, who can explain that why, and this is the easiest answer, who can explain why karma does not play a role in Jeev's life or in Jeev's Dravyagun Pariyai? So, Moksh.
Because karma is a pudgal.
Very good, clap for him. Karma is pudgal. Karma is pudgal. And can like pudgal do anything for Jeev, Tirth? Can the chair that you're sitting on, Tirth, can it do anything for you? Tirth, can your body do anything for your soul? Yes, of course it can. A chair can't do, but at least your body can do something for your soul. Yes. Isn't it, Moksha? At least your body can do something for your soul. Neat. Your like body can do something for your soul, isn't it? Why?
Your body is matter particles.
Your body is matter particles. That is the reason why. Okay. Now on Wednesday, there was Shruth Panchami. That is the day our first Agam was written. Now we will watch a story. Olan bolo. Parshwane bola. When like film majavsa. Sorry, like where was I? On like Wednesday, it was called Shruth Panchami. Panchami means 5th. So it was the 5th day, like how we say 5th May or 5th June or 5th August. In the same way, 5th, it is called Panchami. Panchami means 5th day. 5th day of Jesht month. Of Jesht month, like in English we'll say February, March, April, May, and in Gujarati, one month, one of the month is called Jesht. So it was on the 5th day of Jesht month of Sood. Who remembers what is Sood and Vad? Let's see who remembers. You have learnt it. Sood and Vad. Sood means the bright days. And Vad means the dark days. Because in a month, there are 30 days in the Gujarati calendar. out of which 15 days are Sud, 15 days are Vad. Sambro Mokshan Stuti. There are 30 days in a Gujarati calendar. 15 days Sud, 15 days Vad. The bright days are called Sud, the dark days are called Vad. Okay, Amakai, there is nothing difficult in this. All you have to do is remember. Sud means the bright days, Vad means the bright, like the dark days. This is when we don't see the moon, so we say dark days. So this is in relation to the moon. Now listen. So on Shrut Panchmi, this was almost 2,200 years ago. Our first scripture was written. Now Tirth, why was there a need of writing the first scripture? Parshva, why was there a need of writing something down? Why does your teacher make you write down something? Tirth, are you able to remember everything that your teacher is teaching you? Or if you write it down, then you study it 10 times, then you remember, isn't it? Jo આપણને બતાડે છે મોક્ષ Gujarati calendar. Okay, fine. Okay. Tirth, sorry, not Tirth, Neet. Why was there a need of writing down? Thank you, Moksha. Why was there a need of writing down scriptures? Because before that, before 2,200 years ago, so Mahavir Bhagwan was there 2,600 years ago. So say approximately, I'm just giving an approximate figure, approximately for 400 years, people had a very sharp memory. They could remember everything, everything meaning everything. They did not need to write down any. They could remember, like, billions of shloks, not just one. હવે આપણે જોઈએ છે ને એક શ્લોક યાદ રાખવામાં Dhanika, remember when we were practicing for the international convention, we practiced so many times to remember one shlok. They could remember billions of shloks when they were taught once. એ લોકોને એટલી powerful memory હતી. But then what happened with the descending time, Tirth, they like needed to write scriptures. So on Shrut Panchmi, scriptures were written. Now play the movie and then we understand who did it, why they did it. And અમે બધાને હિન્દી થોડીક તો અમે આવડે છે બધાને. And please turn on the sound.
जय जिनेंद्र बच्चों, आई होप आप हमारी सारी स्टोरीज ध्यान से सुन रहे होंगे और याद भी रख रहे होंगे और बहुत कुछ नया नया सीख भी रहे होंगे, है ना? अरे आपको पता है, बहुत बहुत पहले ऐसा ही होता था। जो गुरु, मुनि महाराज या टीचर्स थे ना, वो अपने स्टूडेंट्स को, अपने शिष्यों को सब कुछ बोल बोल के ही सिखाते थे। There were no books. कुछ भी लिखा नहीं जाता था, सब कुछ बस सुन के ही याद हो जाता था। जैसे आप हमारी स्टोरी सुन के याद कर रहे हो।
Dhanika, pay attention.
देखा कितना शार्प हुआ करते थे पहले के लोग। उनकी मेमोरी तो बहुत स्ट्रांग होती थी। तो अगर सब बोल के ही याद हो जाता था, तो फिर आजकल हम सब ये जो बुक्स देखते हैं जैनिज्म की या जैन स्क्रिप्चर्स की, जिनवाणी, वो सब कहाँ से आई? हाँ, चलो आज हम सुनाते हैं श्रुत पंचमी की कहानी। अब हम जानेंगे कि ये सब जैन शास्त्र, जैन बुक्स कहाँ से आई। जैसे अक्षय तृतीया का बताया था ना कि वो एक स्पेशल डेट है, वैसे ही श्रुत पंचमी is also a very very special day जो हम सब सेलिब्रेट करते हैं। जैसे तृतीया का मतलब होता है थर्ड, तो पंचमी का क्या मतलब हुआ? फिफ्थ। या तो जो हमारे सबके फेवरेट तीर्थंकर भगवान है ना, भगवान महावीर, उन्होंने बहुत मेडिटेशन की, बहुत ध्यान किया, तो उससे उनको क्या मिल गया? उससे उनको मिला केवल ज्ञान, मतलब सुपर नॉलेज। मतलब he knew everything about everybody. उनको सब चीजों का पता था। उन्हें ये भी पता चल गया था कि इस पूरे वर्ल्ड में, इस पूरे यूनिवर्स में हर एक जीव को हैप्पीनेस कैसे मिल सकती है। अब ये सारी अच्छी अच्छी बातें जो उन्होंने जानी थी, वो किसको बताते? वो तो उसी को बताएंगे ना जो इस ह्यूज नॉलेज को लेने में केपेबल हो, है ना? तो उनके इस स्पेशल स्टूडेंट का नाम था गौतम गणधर। एक वो ही थे जो भगवान महावीर की बातों को बहुत अच्छे से समझ सकते थे। तो बस भगवान महावीर ने अपनी सारी नॉलेज किसको दे दी? गौतम गणधर जी को। अब गौतम गणधर जी ने ये नॉलेज अपने स्टूडेंट्स को बताई। तो कैसे बताई? डिड ही गिव देम बुक्स? नो, जस्ट बोलकर, और उनके स्टूडेंट्स ने सुनकर ये सारी नॉलेज सीख ली। अब उनके स्टूडेंट्स ने धीरे धीरे अपने स्टूडेंट्स को बताई। तो ये सब बोल बोल के ही चलता रहा काम। लेकिन धीरे धीरे सब स्टूडेंट्स की मेमोरी कम होती चली गई। तो अपने को भी कई बातें याद नहीं रहती ना, जो स्कूल में टीचर बताती हैं, हमें कुछ आधी अधूरी बातें याद रहती हैं। तो ऐसे ही वो जो सुपर नॉलेज भगवान महावीर से मिली थी, धीरे धीरे टीचर्स अपने स्टूडेंट को बताते भी गए और काफी कुछ भूलते भी चले गए। ऐसे ही जैन धर्म की नॉलेज टीचर्स से स्टूडेंट को पास डाउन होते होते किनके पास आई? आचार्य धरसेन जी के पास। लेकिन आचार्य धरसेन जी को पता था कि महावीर भगवान की नॉलेज अगर हम बस बोल बोल कर ही बताते रहेंगे तो भूल जाएंगे। इसीलिए वी शुड स्टार्ट राइटिंग दिस डाउन इनटू बुक्स। लेकिन नॉलेज तो बहुत सारी थी और उनको बुक्स में ये सब लिखने के लिए कुछ ऐसे केपेबल स्टूडेंट्स भी चाहिए थे जो उनकी नॉलेज को ले सकें। तो उनके पास बहुत दूर से 2 स्टूडेंट्स साधु महाराज भेजे गए। उनके नाम थे पुष्पदंत और भूतबली। क्या नाम थे? पुष्पदंत और भूतबली। दोनों साधुओं ने आचार्य श्री को बो डाउन किया, नमोस्तु किया, और आचार्य श्री ने उनको आशीर्वाद दिया, ब्लेसिंग्स भी दी। तो धरसेन आचार्य श्री जी ने, जो उनके टीचर थे ना, उन्होंने सोचा पहले टेस्ट तो किया जाए कि ये दोनों स्टूडेंट्स मेरी नॉलेज को सुनकर उसे अच्छे से लिख पाएंगे। तो उनका टेस्ट देने के लिए आचार्य श्री जी ने दोनों को 2 मंत्र दिए। हमें और आपको भी पता है ना एक ऐसा ही स्पेशल मंत्र, नमोकार मंत्र, है ना? तो ऐसे ही 2 मंत्र उन स्टूडेंट्स को देके उन्होंने बोला कि चलो आप फास्टिंग करो और ये वाले मंत्रों को स्पेशल तरीके से इनका ध्यान करो, इनकी मेडिटेशन करो। तो दोनों स्टूडेंट्स ने वैसा ही किया, फास्टिंग की और मंत्र का अच्छे से ध्यान किया। तो ये करने से पता है क्या हुआ? पुष्पदंत और भूतबली के सामने 2 देवियां अपीयर हो गईं। देव और देवियां आपको बताया था ना, दे आर लाइक सुपर ह्यूमंस। हाँ, तो ऐसे ही 2 देवियां अपीयर हुई। लेकिन एक बहुत स्ट्रेंज सी बात हुई। एक देवी के तो दांत बाहर को निकले हुए थे और जो दूसरी देवी थी ना, उनके पास बस एक ही आंख थी। शी ओनली हैड 1 आई। दोनों स्टूडेंट्स, मुनि महाराज जो थे ना, उन्होंने सोचा कि जो देवी देवता होते हैं, उन लोगों की बॉडी, उन लोगों की लुक्स तो एकदम परफेक्ट होती है, दे आर परफेक्ट। तो ये मंत्र का ध्यान करने से ये ऐसे देवियां कैसे अपीयर हो गई जिनके दांत बाहर हैं और दूसरे जिनकी आंख नहीं है? हाँ, तो उन्होंने ध्यान से मंत्र को देखा तो उनको पता चला कि उनके टीचर आचार्य धरसेन जी ने जो उनको मंत्र दिए थे ना, वो दोनों इनकम्प्लीट थे। हाँ, एक मंत्र जो पुष्पदंत जी को दिया था उसमें एक लेटर कम था और दूसरा मंत्र जो भूतबली जी को दिया था उसमें एक लेटर एक्स्ट्रा था। तो दोनों स्टूडेंट्स ने अपने अपने मंत्र को करेक्ट किया, उसे ठीक किया और फिर से फास्टिंग करके अपने मंत्र का ध्यान किया। अब फिर से 2 देवियां प्रकट हुई। तो बताओ वो देवियां कैसी थीं? हाँ, इस बार तो वो देवियां दोनों अपने बहुत सुंदर, बहुत ब्यूटीफुल रूप में थीं। उनके टीथ, आईज सब परफेक्ट थे। तो ये सब उन्होंने अपने टीचर को बताया। ये सुनते ही उनके टीचर को बहुत अच्छा लगा, आचार्य धरसेन जी को बहुत अच्छा लगा और उन्होंने अपनी सारी नॉलेज उन स्टूडेंट्स को देनी शुरू की, उनके साथ शेयर करनी शुरू कर दी। और वो दोनों इंटेलिजेंट और केपेबल स्टूडेंट्स पुष्पदंत और भूतबली ने उन सब इम्पोर्टेंट बातों को लिखना शुरू कर दिया, जिन वाणी में, बुक्स में और शास्त्रों में। और जिस दिन उनकी ये सब राइटिंग कंप्लीट हुई ना, वो कौन सा लकी डे था? हाँ, यही तो था, श्रुत पंचमी का दिन। यू आर राइट। श्रुत मतलब भगवान महावीर की वाणी, जिनवाणी, और पंचमी मीन्स फिफ्थ। तो जिस दिन जिनवाणी की राइटिंग कंप्लीट हुई, उसी दिन को श्रुत पंचमी कहते हैं। सोचो, अगर आचार्य धरसेन और उनके स्टूडेंट्स ने ये सब लिखा नहीं होता, तो हम
मोक्षव,
सबको जैनिज्म की बुक्स, इतनी अच्छी अच्छी नॉलेज कहाँ से मिलती? अब तक तो सब भूल चुके होते। लेकिन ऐसा नहीं हुआ। अगर हम भूल भी जाएं, तो ये जो जैन बुक्स हैं, जैन शास्त्र हैं, हम फिर से पढ़ सकते हैं और इम्पोर्टेंट बातों को अच्छे से जान सकते हैं, है ना? तो पढ़ेंगे ना हम सब ये इम्पोर्टेंट जैन बुक्स? हाँ, जय जिनेन्द्र।
okay, understood, Stuti? Okay, so very quickly, we have only got 5 minutes. So like very quickly in 5 minutes, I will tell you. After Mahavir Bhagwan, what happened is that people's memory started to go down. So Mahavir Bhagwan passed all his knowledge to Gautam Gandhar, his chief disciple monk, his chief student. Tirth, his chief student was called Gautam Gandhar. Okay? And then what happened after that? After many years, everybody's memory started to go, less and less, Hanika. Then like Dharasen Acharya, like there was an Acharya, like Kund Acharya, there was another Acharya called Dharasen Acharya. Listen to this, Neet. There was Moksh. I don't want to keep on saying your names. We've only got 5 minutes. I don't want to say anybody's name in between. Abajujo. Okay, then there was Dharasen Acharya. Dharasen Acharya felt now people's memory is decreasing. We now need to start writing it down. Otherwise, we will lose all our chain content, all our universal laws. We will lose it. So then he invited 2 students, very capable students. One was called Bhoot Bali. Listen to the names. Bhoot Bali. One was called Pushpadant. Dant means tooth and Bhoot means like a ghost. Bhoot Bali. One was called Pushpadant. Look, Amathin, you will understand why they were called this. So then he gave them a mantra. Now what he wanted to test the students, he can't just, because this is a very important task, extremely important task. He can't just give it to anybody. And like, what if they do the wrong thing? So first he wanted to test the students. So Krit and Neet, he gave them 2 mantras. He gave them 1 mantra each. And for Pushpadant, he added 1 letter in the mantra. And for Bhootbali, he removed 1 letter. Okay. Now he wanted to test, are they able to figure it out? What is extra, what is less? So for Pushpadant, when he was meditating, he saw like a deity, like a heavenly princess, you can say, like, no, not a princess, but a heavenly figure, like a heavenly beautiful woman. She came down, but she had 1 extra teeth. Now, can that happen in heaven? That can't happen in heaven. In heaven, the women are beautiful. They're extremely beautiful. Extremely beautiful. So they can't have 1 tooth out. So, Pushpadant. Now, for Bhoot Bali, like another beautiful deity appeared from heaven. And she didn't have 1 eye. So imagine she looks like a bhoot. She looked horrible, basically. So then these 2 monks, it struck them. Oh, she has 1 extra tooth, meaning in my mantra, Acharya Dharsen has added 1 extra letter. And then Bhootbali clicked. Oh, she does not have 1 eye, meaning that in this mantra, my teacher has removed 1 letter. So then both of them corrected the mantra very nicely. And then when again they set for meditation, both those Devis appeared, and they appeared very beautiful, like, as they were supposed to be. So this is the story of how our writings begin. Like imagine, Kritnit, imagine if we didn't have writings, would we be able to have Jain class? Would we be able to, because many years after that, like Kund Acharya happened. Kund Acharya happened many years after Dharsen Acharya. So if Dharsen Acharya did not take this initiative, would have Kunkun Acharya been able to write all these Shastras? No. So we must thank Kunkun Acharya, we must thank Dharsen Acharya, we must thank Pushpadant. And remember, I will ask you this on Wednesday and for Stuti Moks in their next class on Saturday. Pushpadant Acharya has written Namokar Mantra. Pushpadant Acharya has written Namokar Mantra. If anybody asks you who has written Namokar Mantra, you will say Pushpadant Acharya has written Namokar Mantra. જે આપણે રોજ બોલે છે ને ઘરમાં મંદિરમાં જ્યાં બી આપણે બોલે છે, even when we go to bed, when we wake up in the morning, Pushpadant Acharya has written Namokar Mantra. So this is our history, this is our rich history.